All right, hey guys, I just wanted to jump in, do a real quick video before I have to shoot another video for an intro to a really big program that I'm going to be releasing in the next few months. This real quick video is going to talk about physical activity during this pandemic and how important it is to make sure that you are trying to stay active during this pandemic. We're all having some struggles with trying to figure out how to manage our day-to-day operations during this time. Juggling kids' school schedules, juggling your work schedule, especially if you're working from home still, or maybe you're going to the office a couple of days a week. There's a lot of stress that we're all trying to handle. It is important to try to find some physical activity during this time. There's a study that I'm going to cite in the liner notes below that shows that if you do remain physically active during this time, it actually can benefit you through this crazy COVID-19 pandemic. We all know by now that it's important to stay active because it boosts your immune system. It's even more important now. There is a University of Arizona faculty. They did a study, and they are from the Department of Immune Biology in Tucson. They noted that exercise may not prevent people from developing the COVID-19. But evidence from other viral infections indicate that physically active people may experience less severe symptoms, have shorter recovery times, and less likely to infect others. In the liner notes below, I'll indicate that study. So if you want to really delve into that study, go ahead and read that. I don't want to report any type of false assumptions or facts that aren't true. I want to have them backed by science and studies. The authors of this study had pointed out that while older adults are at higher risk, those who stay active may have a better response to the COVID-19 vaccine. There is evidence that this is the case with both the influenza and the pneumococcal vaccines in the past. So again, check that study that I have cited below. There is evidence that physical activity can help your response if you happen to get the COVID-19. And the evidence is based on the influenza vaccine and the pneumococcal vaccine. So what is my point of this quick video? Moving into fall, it's going to get cold. We're less likely to go outside and exercise, especially now since people are going to be more indoors. You also may be a little bit more cautious about going to your gym or going to a fitness center, and that's completely understandable. I have made some changes to where I go. I want you to kind of think about that you don't have to spend 2 hours in a gym. You can get a workout at home. You don't have to buy a lot of expensive equipment. It can be done very easily. All you need is an hour, and if you only have 45 minutes or a half hour a couple times a week, that's all you got. Getting active and doing something is better than nothing. Most of you guys know that I am working on a month-to-month program that's going to be released very, very soon. So keep an eyeball on this page, in this Facebook group. If you're curious about what it's about, send me a comment, even send me a DM, that's even better, and I can talk to you privately about it. The program's actually going to be pretty exciting, and it can be realistic for everyone. It doesn't require a lot of time on your behalf either, and it can work for your schedule. So if you're thinking about, well, how am I going to do an exercise plan whenever I have my oldest child is in school on Mondays and my youngest is homeschooling on Mondays, and then Tuesdays their schedule flip-flops, and then they go to band practice or they go to football practice or whatever sport they're in. You're juggling all these schedules. You're thinking, how can I manage some sort of exercise plan with my crazy schedule? Before the pandemic, my schedule was crazy as it is. Now it's even worse. The key thing with the program that's going to be released is it can work with your schedule. So if you're curious about some details, you got questions, put a comment below, or even just send me a DM in the group and we can talk about it. One thing I want to impose on everybody is that get some physical activity in during this time. We know by now that it can help with your immunity. It can help with your response whenever the vaccine's available. Most importantly though, guys, it can help a lot with your stress level. You're probably going to be able to sleep a little bit better now when you are active and get on somewhat of a program. Again, keep an eyeball on the group. If you got questions about the program, I can send you some details. Put a comment below or even send me a DM on Messenger and I can help you out, answer as many questions as you can.